Dang it, my current Mr. President house is getting pretty boring and unfit for the Mr. President of my America. I need a new Mr. President house. But not like any other house. We need one fit for Mr. President and the future Mr. Presidents of my Americas.
It is I, Dracula Gungeton. I heard you were looking for a bitching constructor and designer. I got one you should fucking know. His name is Lord Harold. He's got centuries of experience. He's built the motherfucking Applebee's, which I bet you don't even know what an Applebee's is because it is the year 1788.
Hold up. What is fuck? I've never heard that word, but I feel somewhat angered by that word. So much I might imprison you for it.
Don't get your Washingtons in a bunch. You fucking Muppet-looking boomer. Tell you what, washing rag. I'll summon Lord Harold for you. But heed my warning. If anyone says the fuck word in front of a Mr. President, your new Americas and maybe the whole world will become one with space once more.
What was that? And what was this? Fuck, he kept talking about. I surely must be crazy.
Sup bitches, it's me Lord Harold. Dracula Gungeton called me to make a banger house for Mr. President and future Mr. Presidents. We think ahead if your house is going to be great.
What type of house are we talking about? After my many wars with natives and herds of carnivorous seagulls, I have no monies. I can't even buy the little bags of sugar to sustain me.
Don't worry, Mr. President. This won't cost you a single money. For this, I will need some of your cells. That will be enough for the construction and production of your house. Since you are the Mr. President, what will you name this house?
We shall call this new and wondrous house the White House, after the color of the only thing that can sustain my frail president body. After all, those wars have led to my slug-like body.
Very well, Mr. Washington. It shall be done.
I can't believe it. Harold actually did it. Although my life is coming to an end, I'd never think such a house for the Mr. Presidents could exist.
Hey bitch. Remember me? I told you Harold was a master of his arts. Have you remembered the curse I placed on the Mr. Presidents if a certain word was said?
Gungeton, I do remember the curse, but I do not remember the word you speak about.
You fool. Even if I uttered the word, the world or worse, your America would become on with space yet again. Since you were unable to remember the word, I shall explain this word to the public. Be warned, George, if anyone says this to a Mr. President, the world shall be destroyed. You may have doomed the continued existence of the America.
Brave of you to assume that would be a problem. I shall simply have the president locked up in the White House, for no potential assassin shall speak the word in front of my Mr. President.
Whatever. It's bound to happen, washing rag. Anyways, it's time for me to say bye to you, wrinkled bitch.
Oh God. Oh France. I feel my organs shutting down like a Windows XP computer during the end of free time after mathgames.com, whatever those are. Hold the feeling up, I thought I died.
Don't worry, Georgie, you are dead. You died and went to hell. Oops, I mean Harold, I get that mixed up, sorry.
I'm stuff.